Hi guys, I'm Elisa at Maggot Homesteading, the small space homestead, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a maggot bucket so that you can breed maggots for your birds. And if you've never even used a drill before, then this is for you. A maggot bucket is a great way to breed maggots so that you have free food for your poultry. That's extra protein and it costs you nothing. They're really cheap to make. You can get the buckets free at the bakery if you ask nicely and you're lucky enough to have a bakery. And all you do is drill some holes in the top for the flies to get in, some holes in the side for flies to get in, and holes at the bottom for the maggots to come out. You need a flat surface to put your maggot bucket on. Now a tub that has like a shallow tub with a flat surface at the bottom so that the maggots can't escape is a good one, because you will have rotting meat in the bucket which will attract the flies. They go into the bucket, lay their eggs, which turn into the fat juicy maggots. The maggots fall out the bottom when you lift it up, and you don't really want the rotting meat to get on your concrete or stain whatever surface it's sitting on. So a shallow tub with a flat surface is a good place to sit your maggot bucket on. I don't have one to show you. I usually just put it on the concrete. I have certain spots around the yard where I put it on the concrete and it just sits on there, and then when I'm ready I lift it up and shake it and the maggots fall out the bottom. And when I have the pressure washer out, I just give the concrete a bit of a clean where the maggot buckets sit. You're going to need a bucket with a lid, a drill plugged into some electricity or charged up, a chuck key if your drill requires that to tighten up drill bits, and a drill bit. Now the size of the drill bit that I'm using is a 932, that's about 7 millimeters, and it's a good size because the flies can get in, but it sort of deters the wasps from getting in. Usually on the drill bits they have the size written on the shank there. But if you can't tell, just choose one that you think flies will be able to get in, but not wasps. When you're using power tools, it's important to be safe. No one means to have an accident, they just happen. But when I was doing my trade, we were taught that accidents are caused. So there's little steps that lead up to an accident that create the accident. So what we do first, or what I do first, is tie my hair up. Machines have no conscience, so if my hair gets caught in the drill while it's spinning, accidentally of course, then it's going to scalp me. And it's not just going to pull the hair out, it's going to pull the skin off as well. Pretty graphic, but it happens. And your hair doesn't grow back after that. So I would prefer to keep my head of hair. It may not look so cool when it's tied up like this, but it's fine because when I've finished, I can take it back out again. The next thing I think about is my clothes. You don't want any dangly bits that can get caught in the drill or loose sleeves. So we'll be taking this one off today. And safety glasses, because you want to protect your eyes. This isn't really too dangerous what we're doing today, but I'm usually working with metal, so it's just a habit, and it's a good habit to be in. Now you place the drill in the chuck bit, tighten it up, then use the chuck key in the hole there and twist it clockwise. Give it a good twist. Now while I'm doing this, make sure I take the chuck key out and don't touch that button while I'm doing it. If you're new to drills, please just turn the electricity off. Don't have it running through while you're doing it. I mean, a lot of people are using cordless drills anyway, so if you are using a cordless drill, and probably some of the modern drills these days I would expect too, there's a locking mechanism so you can switch it so it's not going to let you pull the trigger when it's locked. My battery's flat, that's why I'm using the electric one. If you want to disconnect your battery, you can squeeze either side and then click it back in when it's charged up. Now I'm going to make sure the lid's on properly so it doesn't spin, because if it starts spinning it might spin the whole lid around, and I don't want that to happen. So basically we're just going to put holes in the top of the lid for the flies to get in. You only need to apply a little bit of pressure so that the drill will go into the plastic. You don't really need to force it, let the drill do the work. If it's a sharp drill, then it will be fine. 20 holes should just about do it, I reckon. Now we just have to turn it over and put holes in the bottom as well. So we've done the lid, we've done the bottom, and now we're going to put some holes in the side. Get the cord out of the way. I'm going to push it against my leg and just hold on to it. Once you've drilled all of your holes in the bucket, get all the plastic out and then put your meat in and put the lid on securely. These holes are just in a ring around the top half of the bucket. Raw meat works best, and I don't use any type of bird meat because I feel like that could spread diseases. And I keep my buckets somewhere that's not close to my neighbours, just in case it starts to smell in the hot weather. So now we just wait for the flies to come and do their thing. When you're expecting rain, put a cover over the top of the lid so that it doesn't fill up with water, and secure it with a rock so it doesn't blow away. If you do end up making a maggot bucket, please make sure you leave a comment below to tell me what your ducks and chickens think of it. And if you'd like to check out some of my other videos on small space homesteading, Muscovy ducks or chickens, or preserving food, then check out some of my links. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.